Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to Kosherwine.com with Parsha and Pairing. Here again as we sample another wine with this week's Parsha. How you doing, David?
I'm good. I'm surprised you sound so calm. It's been really crazy here. Thank you all for placing your orders. Thank you all for watching. We've been shipping out more wine this week than we ship in a typical month. I mean, everybody's ordering, everybody's getting their stuff for Pesach, Passover, so...
we're working round the clock.
Yeah,
right?
if you haven't ordered
Literally.
yet, you better get your orders in, and hopefully you didn't miss the shipping deadline.
Yeah.
You can always select some expedited shipping options like next day, second day, 3 days select to get it on time, but...
know that we got you covered. And we're doing our best.
We're getting everyone's orders.
If
your order's in, you're going to get it on time.
Take that into account.
All right,
okay?
Jared. So let's talk about this week's Parsha.
All right, great.
What is it?
This week's Parsha is Tzav.
All right, I
Tzav.
believe you. Yeah, it is. I think that's what you said last week. You said the next week will be Tzav, so we'll go with that. All right.
Does it mean command in Hebrew, like mitzvah?
All right. And what do we have in this week's Parsha? What's going on?
So it's more about the offerings, the peace offerings, the korbanot they're called, and the different animals that are used as peace offerings, and also incense. A lot of stuff, but anyways, we're continuing with the book of Leviticus, Vayikra, going into, it's all about offerings. So there's different offerings, rams, oxes, and all that. And so I wanted to pair this week's Parsha with Shiloh, Shor, Barberra, which I actually used last summer for another Parsha, but I wanted it to make a new appearance. It deserves another appearance in the for the Torah.
And it's a new vintage. I think last time we had a 2014. Now it's 2016.
And it's a new vintage, yes. So there's many different faces to the Torah and many different faces to a bottle of wine or the vintage. So yeah, that's why it fits into this week's Parsha.
Right. So Shor is ox and
Shor is ox.
Shor Barberra.
Yep, and so this will go good when you're reading about slaughtering oxes and rams. You can drink the wine. Oxen, excuse me. Wow, horrible English.
Or oxes.
Or ox, just one.
Ox or oxen.
This should go good, and this is an amazing bottle of wine here.
All right, awesome. So let's give it a swirl, see what it's about. This just came in 2016 a couple of weeks ago, so most people, if you've tried the Shiloh Shor Barberra, now's your chance to try the new vintage. It's been out of stock for a while. All right, and in general, like the Barberra gives some nice fruit to wine, like when it's used in a blend. I know we have the Novel Carrera, which is a blend of Cabernet and Barberra. The Cabernet gives it the structure, and the Barberra gives it that extra fruitiness. This is 100% Barberra, single varietal. Let's go ahead, and there's not too many of them out there. Like
there should be more.
The Little Mountain Barberra. There's the Shiloh Shor Barberra.
Could the Israelis please try to make more Barberra wines? Shiloh, we already got you covered. We're going to talk about Shiloh, but
right,
please,
so
let's get more.
Let's give this a swirl.
Just, again, consistent with Shiloh, very flavorful, full-bodied, wonderful balance with the tannin, the oak, and the acidity.
Yeah, definitely oak up front, medium acidity, but the acidity is present. Not overly tannic, although it's present, but you don't get that gripping feel in your mouth. Very nice velvety feel. There's a sweetness to it that comes from the fruit, and then a bit of a greenness, like a stemminess that you would typically find in a Petit Verdot, but you get like that freshness to it. So overall, quite a bit going on in there. And why don't we go ahead and have Yaakov come in and give us a little bit more about the wine, and as he does.
And a lot
so
of Italian
eloquently.
grapes are also like
True.
this,
Italian varietal.
Sangiovese, other ones are very similar to this. So
All right,
we'll bring Yaakov in.
Let's make some room here for
Hi
Yaakov.
everybody, thank you so much for welcoming me. So this wine has a beautiful magenta color and just magenta.
Magenta.
Exactly.
You've been working too hard.
So the color of this wine is a beautiful mix between purple and red. And when you put it in your mouth, there's this strong acidity that tells me that the wine's going to age very well over time. And I get like blackberries on the nose. And in the palate, I get a lot of dark fruit and even a little bit of chocolate and spice notes.
And everything nice.
and the finish is lasting. I would say that this is a wine to pair with a meal, definitely, unless you're really a connoisseur. And yeah, it's extremely well made, and a great selection.
Is this a good one to pair with matzah?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can definitely use this as one of your 4 cups. We got some props
matzah,
here,
man.
courtesy of
Save it.
Judaica.com.
Yeah.
If that cup's not big enough for you, you can always use it for Eliyahu. We got our box of matzah here. We got our matzah man. So for all of you that are just trying to get in the spirit of Passover, here you go. A little.
Oh, he's not working.
He's not.
It's too close to Shabbos. He's taken off.
He's been working overtime this week. Everybody in the office has been having a good time with the matzah man. So he's out of commission right now. But don't forget to get all your supplies, Judaica.com. We got tons of stuff for Passover. Still not too late to ship. Jared, what are we looking at for next week, just so the viewers know?
Well, next week before our Seder, we will be on, okay? Even though it's going to be very hectic, I'm sure you all are getting rid of your leaven stuff. We will be on talking more, and next week we will be pairing the Parsha. The Parsha is going to be Shmini with Goose Bay Pinot Noir, which is just in time for the warmer weather. Pinot Noirs, Pinot Grigios, all that stuff. This is a nice light red. But we'll talk more about it next week, like right before Yom Tov starts.
Yeah, we may actually go live on Thursday as opposed to Friday. We'll keep everyone posted, depending on how things are panning out here, because I know people are going to be really busy Friday.
Let us know. Should we do Thursday or Friday? Are people going to be more busy?
Who's going to be bored on Friday? I don't know. Maybe people are going to be really busy on Thursday, but you can always watch it anytime you have time. Don't forget, order your stuff in, get it on time for Passover. Live from Kosherwine.com. This is Yaakov, Jared, and David wishing you a good Shabbos, and hopefully next week we'll all be free.
Yes, liberated.
Amen.
Good Shabbos.